a former clerk for Judge Alex Kaczynski, said the powerful and well-known jurist, who for many years served as chief judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, called her into his office several times and pulled up pornography on his computer, asking if she thought it was photoshopped or if it aroused her sexually. Heidi Bond, who clerked for Kaczynski from 2006 to 2007, said the porn was not related to any case. One set of images she remembered was of college-age students at a party where some people were inexplicably naked while everyone else was clothed. Another was a sort of digital flipbook that allowed users to mix and match heads, torsos and legs to create an image of a naked woman. Bond is one of 6 women, all former clerks or externs in the Ninth Circuit, who alleged to the Washington Post in recent weeks that Kaczynski, now 67 and still serving as a judge on the court, subjected them to a range of inappropriate sexual conduct or comments. She is one of 2 former clerks who said Kaczynski asked them to view porn in his chambers. In a statement, Kaczynski said, "I have been a judge for 35 years and during that time have had over 500 employees in my chambers. I treat all of my employees as family and work very closely with most of them. I would never intentionally do anything to offend anyone, and it is regrettable that a handful have been offended by something I may have said or done." When Bond was clerking, Kaczynski was on the precipice of becoming chief judge for the Ninth Circuit, the largest federal appeals court circuit in the country, handling cases for a large swath of the western United States as well as Hawaii and Alaska. The other people who alleged that Kaczynski behaved inappropriately toward them worked in the Ninth Circuit both before and after her, up to 2012. Bond said she knew that she was to come to the judge's office when her phone beeped twice. She said she tried to answer the judge's inquiries as succinctly and matter-of-factly as possible. Bond was then in her early 30s and is now 41. If the question was about photoshopping, Bond said, she would focus on minor details of the image. If Kaczynski asked whether the images aroused her, Bond said, she would respond, "No, this kind of stuff doesn't do anything for me. Is there anything else you need?" She said she recalled 3 instances when the judge showed her porn in his office. "I was in a state of emotional shock, and what I really wanted to do was be as small as possible and make as few movements as possible and to say as little as possible to get out," Bond said. Bond, who went on to clerk for the Supreme Court and now works as a romance novelist writing under the name Courtney Milan, and another clerk, Emily Murphy, who worked for a different judge on the Ninth Circuit and is now a law professor, described their experiences in on-the-record interviews. The other 4 women spoke on the condition that their names and some other identifying information not be published, out of fear that they might face retaliation from Kaczynski or others. Kaczynski, who served as the chief judge on the Ninth Circuit from 2007 to 2014, remains a prominent judge, well known in the legal community for his colorful written opinions.